Brady threw 2 touchdowns, but he also threw 2 picks as Tampa Bay lost 29-19 against Washington. Bruce Arians didn't hold back as he was critical of the 44-year-old QB. He said, quote, "That had nothing to do with receivers. It was him." So, Shannon, what percent of the blame do you give Brady for the loss yesterday?
Who is him? I need names. I don't know who him is. I don't know who he is. Who is him, Skip? You know who him is?
Is it my turn? I'll go. Let me go.
I'm just asking you, do you know who?
I'll explain if you want.
No, I don't want you to explain.
Okay.
I don't offer without explanation. I'm gonna give him as much blame as Skip Bayless gives him credit. 90% of the blame.
Really?
Because and I know what Skip Bayless is gonna get to. We're gonna talk about that 10-minute and 26-second drive that the Washington.
So you're trying to undercut your own argument?
No.
Even as you're speaking, you're trying to disqualify your own argument.
Did he play well? How did he play?
Is it my turn?
He scored 19 points.
If it's my turn, I'll go.
He scored 19 points. It's only the second time that they've held a team on the 20. The Denver Broncos and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Broncos and the Buccaneers offense should not be in the same sentence. Tom Brady, the guy that you had as the front runner for MVP.
Wait, time out. Last week, you had him as the front runner for MVP.
It's not your turn. It's not your turn.
Well, I got another question. I got one other question. How many plays did Tom Brady get to run yesterday? Help me out.
I don't know. Why you?
I'm not in the Hall of Fame. I don't know.
Why are you counting the plays? Why not make the plays count? That's what my grandfather used to tell me and my brother now. He said, boy, don't count the time. Make the time count. Don't count the plays, Skip Bayless. Make the plays count. So it doesn't matter. You told me you left too much time. Tom Brady had a minute and bing, bing, bing. Why didn't he bing, bing, bing with the time that he had?
He didn't have the ball.
So he had no ball.
He didn't have the ball. He got the ball with 30 seconds left in the game.
Whoa, the game was over. So when he had the ball in the first quarter, the second quarter, the third quarter, when he should have had 3 interceptions. You know he should have had 3. Because what? They thought they had it. The ball it hit the ground. He should have had 3 interceptions. So I just want to know, when Tom Brady has now lost back-to-back games, I'm so glad. Because all I heard is that last year when Tom Brady came off the bye, he didn't lose another game. All I heard was Clyde Christensen running his fat yap. We're going to be so much better. I had every player on that defense running their mouths. We're going to be so much better. You don't get better. Because while you thinking you're getting better, let me tell you what opposing teams are doing. They're breaking you down to the umpteenth degree. Offensively and defensively, because you won the championship. So while you think you can just do this and get better, they're looking at ways to neutralize that, Skip. I tell people this all the time. I was on a team that won back-to-back in Broncos, 97 and 98. And even though the Broncos, the 98 team, I think is the 18th best Super Bowl, or 14th, 15th best, I believe 97 was our better team. For the simple fact we had a Hall of Fame left tackle and a Pro Bowl right tackle. I believe that was our better team. Teams got an opportunity to go back and look at us. Even though we won the Super Bowl, TD went for 2,000. But Skip, I'm not going to let you do this. Now, Tom Brady.
I haven't spoken yet. Do what?
Do this. Sitting over there trying to make your excuse. I'm giving an opportunity to come up with excuse. Tom Brady, there was 0 sacks. The man had 1 hit. Tom Brady took 1 hit with 0 sacks. Their best defensive player went down with what many believe to be a torn ACL. And the man gave you 19 points. That's what he put on it. Tom Brady, the GOAT. All you talk about, he got 7 championships.
Is that true? Is that right?
Skip, it's not your turn to talk. It's a rhetorical question.
Did they go undefeated after their bye last year? Yes.
Skip.
Yes. See, keep going.
But here's the thing. You tell me, what does going undefeated after the bye last year have to do with this year?
Nothing.
Exactly. But yet you kept mentioning it. You keep bringing it up.
I haven't brought it up one time.
You just did. I want to know why.
You brought it up.
I want to know why.
Tell me when it's my turn.
I'm going to turn it over to this. Are you trying to tell me Trevor Siemian, Trev Dog, you know Trev is undefeated against Tom Brady. You know that, Skip, right? And not Tyler. Remember Tyler Heineke, I played him last time.
Taylor,
him, that one.
He's so bad you call him Tyler. It's okay.
He ain't bad. He outplayed him last year. He outplayed him last year in the playoff game. And came back, he said, I want a rematch. He said, I want a do-over. He got his do-over. Brought him back. plunged him down. Yeah, you saw that.
I saw it.
I'm giving him as much blame as people give him credit, because you never mentioned the defense when they did what they did in the playoffs. When they took four turnovers off Drew Brees.
I told you again, hottest defense in pro football was Tampa's down the stretch.
Well, talk about that hot quarterback you got. He came off the bye. Remember, he was going to be so much better. That knee. That knee was bothering him.
Yep.
Ooh, my knee. Ooh, my knee.
He played last year with a torn MCL the whole year and won the Super Bowl in his first go-round at the Succaneers. Really interesting. Yeah.
And then Heineken and Simeon tore his tail up.
Is it my turn?
Yeah, your turn.
Thank you. Here we go for some truth.
You've got the truth.
I will give Tom Brady 35% of the blame.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm going to give the defense 45% of the blame, and I'm going to give that coaching staff headed by Bruce, I am a genius, Arians, 20% of the blame, because they deserve probably more than that.
Okay.
So let's start with the fact that Bruce Arians says that both of the interceptions were Tom Brady's fault. Don't blame the receivers, he said. Blame him. Okay. Him is Thomas Edward Patrick Brady Jr.
Yeah.
And here we go with the first one to little Jalen Darden, who is a rookie fourth-round pick out of North Texas. Here it is. Help me out with this, Mr. Hall of Famer. Is that an interceptable ball? Wait a second, I got to see that again. I actually think he caught the ball and started to run with the ball. That should be a fumble, Coach Arians. I know you've coached everybody from Big Ben to Peyton to blah, 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 and I don't care, because that is not Tom Brady's fault. Help me out. Is that Tom Brady's fault?
No.
It hits him right in the hands, and he catches it, and he starts to run with it, and it gets knocked up in the air and caught on the fly, and that's an interception?
You know why he said it's his fault, Skip? Because he said you shouldn't have threw it to him anyway. Why the hell you throwing him the ball?
To the little rookie?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
You know that's how BA thinks, Skip.
I don't know. I don't know. The second interception, if we could see this, was a horrible interception, because he's human. Every once in a while he tries something. He tried one at New Orleans that just did not work. I don't know what he saw. I don't know what Mike Evans saw. I don't know what happened, but that is Tom Brady's fault.
55 turned and ran with Evans. That's what he did. He turned and run, and he overshot it.
This is double jeopardy, because it's a bad idea compounded by an inaccurate throw.
Correct.
So you got both things going.
Yes.
I give you that full blame to Tom Brady for that one.
Correct.
Now let's go back to little Tyler Taylor Heineke. Do you realize what he did to this team in a playoff game at the same stadium at Washington last year?
Yes, I remember.
He threw for 306 yards against Todd Bowles' I thought, hot defense, with a touchdown and interception. And he also ran it in that playoff game 6 times for 46 yards, and one of the runs was for a touchdown. It was like sensational run of the year by a quarterback. It was Lamar-esque, if you will. And that same guy in that game, he converted, let's get this straight. So he converted 11 of 19 yesterday, and he was 7 of 14 on third down in the playoff game. Would you believe that little Tyler Taylor Heineke is now 18 of 33 on third down against Todd Bowles' defense that won the Super Bowl last year? That's 55%. 11 of 19 on third downs yesterday? That's impossibly good.
13 to 21 on third and fourth downs yesterday.
Thank you. So he ran 71 plays to Brady's 47 plays. He had the ball 39 minutes to Brady's 21 minutes. Brady played a shaky at best first half. I give you that. But all of a sudden, Brady said, I got you. I just figured you out and you out and you out. And to start the second half, he came out looking like GOAT. And all of a sudden, in the second half, Tom Brady goes 12 of 14 for 116 yards and 2 touchdowns and 0 picks. And if we could see the touchdown throw that I thought had gotten them right back in the game to Mike Evans on a little pump and go. There he goes, and there he went. And Mike Evans scores a touchdown. That's early in the fourth quarter. This is vintage Brady. I'd say that hit him right in the hands. And that suddenly cut the score to what I thought was going to be 3 points, and Ryan Suckup missed the extra point. So all of a sudden it sticks on 4. And then guess what happened? Well, you brought it up right out of the box. 10 minutes and 26 seconds happened. Wait a minute. A 10-minute and 26-second drive?
I can honestly say I don't know if I've ever seen one like that. Not to close the game, I'll skip.
Okay, it's 19 plays. It's by far the longest drive anybody's had in this football season.
Right.
And during that drive, he winds up converting 4 third downs and the 4th down play to score the touchdown. And you leave Tom Brady with 30 seconds.
It didn't matter, Skip, because it's a 10-point game.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But something's going to happen where if you miss on 4th down, at least Brady's got the ball back with 99 yards to go, or 99 and a half yards.
But he needs a touchdown.
Okay, he needs a touchdown. But the point was, you just ate the clock. And if we could see play the game, it's 3:05 left. It's 3rd and 5 at the 15. And I said, surely you guys can stop this.
Yeah.
You can stop this, can't you? Can't somebody stop? McLaurin caught it.
Yep.
6 yards. That's it. Okay, so what are the Buccaneers playing without right now? Well, they don't have Carlton Davis. He's their best cornerback. Richard Sherman got signed. He was probably going to be their second best cornerback. And what happened to him in pregame warmups? The dreaded calf pull happened. So Richard Sherman was not able to play yesterday. He would have been on the field at that point. D. Delaney has been trying to sub in, and he got hurt during the game yesterday. So they're struggling. Then they lost Vita Vea. You talk about Chase Young going down, but Vita Vea went down, and he is a key to this run stopping, and it sounds like he's got a seriously bad knee injury. It sounds like, and he was